Today we can discuss about cash flow statement, that is second major activity, cash flow from investing activity. First activity we already discussed, cash flow from operating activity. So how to calculate cash flow from investing activity? So remember, investing activities are the activities which is related to acquisition and disposal of long-term assets and investment. So normally investing activities related to fixed asset or non-current asset or long-term assets and investment. Remember, any long-term assets purchase or selling, this is mainly coming under which activity? Investing activity. So investing activity is related to non-current asset or long-term assets or fixed asset. Okay. So now I will show you how to calculate cash flow from investing activity, that is B, capital letter B. Proceeds from sale of fixed asset. Any fixed asset when you selling, from that if you receive any cash, it is cash inflow. Okay, positive. Then proceeds from sale of non-current investment. Any long-term investment when you selling also we will receive cash, it is inflow. Okay. Then proceeds from sale of intangible asset. Any intangible assets, example goodwill, patent, copyright, trademark. If any intangible asset if is selling, then it is coming under investing activity. Then interest received. When we will receive interest, if you invest in any of the investment, if you invest in share of another company, if you invest in any bank or in debenture of another company, you will get interest. So when you investing in any security, if you receive any interest, it is coming under investing activity. So remember, interest received is a investing activity. But if it is a banking business or a mutual fund or insurance companies, interest received and dividend received will come under operating activity. Keep in mind, okay? Interest received, dividend received is normally investing activity, but in banking business, insurance companies or mutual funds, this is their major operation, so it will come under operating activity. So other business organization, it is a investing activity, so it is inflow. Rent received. Suppose our part of our building we given for rent, so we will receive rent, so that is rent received, it is an investing activity, it is inflow. Then purchase of fixed asset. When you purchasing fixed asset, we will pay the money, so it is outflow, it is also investing activity. Purchase of non-current investment, this is also outflow, investing activity. Purchase of intangible asset, if you purchase goodwill, patent, copyright, anything, it is a cash outflow. Okay, so this all we will, from this all are inflows, from this all we have to minus all outflows, then what answer you getting? If it is positive, it will be cash inflow. If it is a negative, it will be cash used in investing activity. Okay, positive then cash inflow from investing activity. If it is a negative, it is cash used in investing activity. So keep in mind, these all are the major investing activities. Okay, investing activities related to fixed asset. Now when you're talking about the third activity, that is cash flow from financing activity. Remember, finance means which source we are raising finance. So financing activities are the activities which are resulting, that is changing owners' capital and borrowings of the enterprise from other source. So mainly this is related to we are raising money by issue of shares, by issue of debenture, by taking bank loans. These all kind of which way we raising finance, which way we raising money. This is mainly coming under which one? Financing activities. Okay, so financing activities are the activities which are resulting changing owners' capital. Owners' capital means equity shares, preference shares and all. And borrowings of the enterprise, example bank loans, debentures and all. Okay, these all kind of things is coming under financing activities. Now, how to make the formula, how to calculate a cash flow from a financing activity? See, cash flow from financing activities, remember, proceeds from issue of share. If you issuing share, we will get money, right? Cash. If you issue debenture, then also we will get the cash. So it is inflow from financing activity. So whenever we issuing shares, whenever company issuing debentures, it is a cash is coming to the business, it is inflow. Proceeds from other long-term borrowing other than share and debenture. If we are taking any loans from, it can be long-term loan from commercial banks or any other source or financial institutions. So any other long-term loan if you're taking, it is also inflow. Okay, cash is coming to business. Then increase in bank overdraft. Always keep in mind, bank overdraft is a current liability, but still when you preparing cash flow statement, it will take in which activity only? Financing activity. Keep in mind. Okay, it will never take in operating activity. Bank overdraft and cash credit we will take in financing activity. Don't take in the current liabilities in operating activity. So if bank overdraft increase or cash credit increase, it is inflow from financing activity. Then redemption or debenture. We are repaying the money for debenture holders or shareholders. So if it can be equity share or preference share. Okay. So when you issuing time, it is inflow. When you redeem, redemption means we are repaying the money to debenture holders and shares, it is outflow of cash. Then repayment of other long-term borrowing. Suppose bank loan we are repaying, financial institution we taken loan we are repaying. So whenever we repaying any long-term loan, it is coming under in financing activity outflow. Okay. Decrease in bank overdraft. Bank overdraft decreased or cash credit decrease means we are repaying the money to the bank. So it is cash outflow. Okay. Then any final dividend. Dividend to whom we will pay? To the shareholders. So when you issuing shares, at that time only we will pay dividend. So it is related to which activity? Financing activity. Interim dividend can be in between 1 year also. Final dividend yearly we paying. Interim dividend in between the year we can pay. So interim dividend also related to shares and all, it is financing activity. Interest paid. When you taking loan from bank, when you issuing debentures, then we have to pay interest. So it is also related to financing activity. So one thing remember, interest paid, if it is a banking business or mutual fund or insurance companies, interest paid is coming under operating activities. For other business it is financing. But dividend paid always in every kind of business it is a financing activity. Keep in mind. Okay, dividend paid for every type of business it is financing activity. So from these all are the inflows, these all are the outflows. When you minus, we will get if it is a positive, it is cash inflow. If it is a negative, we will get a cash outflow from financing activities. Okay, so operating activities related to major operation of the business. Investing activity related to fixed asset and non-current investment. Financing activities related to share, debenture and bank loans and all. Okay, this all keep in mind very carefully. After format clearly study and concept understood, then only we can go to the problems. Okay, study very well.